3.
Hot Rod Charlie, those black blinkers you see him wearing right now are just added for this race by Doug O'Neill. They wanted him to focus just a little bit more, just a tweak for Hot Rod Charlie. Then the 4, Essential Quality. Godolphin, the owner, the Blue Silks, trademark, already had a great Breeders' Cup with 3 wins this weekend. Can they make it a 4th in the final start of his career?
And number 5 is Nick's Go. He's still gray. He hadn't caught up. Still gray horse. Look, he started the year with a win in the Grade 1 Pegasus. He's won his last 3 races in convincing style. He wins his races running as fast as he can, as far as he can, which is exactly what he will do today. Looks great, calm, collected. Speaking of collected, number 6 is Art Collector. Edzo's right. He's the now horse right now. He's won his last 3 races. All have been the best races of his career, including the Grade 1 Woodward. He should be close early. 56-year-old Mike Smith trying for his 5th classic.
He's got a longer shot here. The 7 Stiletto Boy, the owner Steve Moger, bought this horse for $420,000 4 months ago. Said it was super easy. He did it just with a click of a button from his Washington home. He installed his brother Ed as the trainer of the horse. 8 Medina Spirit. Already given the details here. The Kentucky Derby winner. Still that win in limbo, but he's had some strong performances since that race. We saw the Awesome Again Stakes wire to wire by 5 lengths a month ago.
And last but not least, the Jockey Club Gold Cup winner Max Player. Trainer Steve Asmussen has engineered a turnaround by getting jockey Ricardo Santana to ride this horse very aggressively early to put him closer to the pace. Not on the pace, but closer to the early pace.
So that is a look at the entire 9-horse field for this $6 million race. The betting favorite is the 4, 9-5 Essential Quality. Who do you have at home? Well, maybe you can take one of these celebrity picks as your own.
Who's your choice this year?
Nick's Go, that's it, wire to wire.
My Breeders' Cup classic pick is Art Collector.
Medina Spirit.
Essential Quality. Who doesn't love a good, great colt? Come on, Essential.
The shores of Tripoli.
Really?
That's my pick.
Hot Rod Charlie.
Hot Rod Charlie.
Hot Rod Charlie, because he's got the best name in the field.
Medina Spirit.
Medina Spirit.
Stiletto Boy.
Stiletto Boy.
You know, if Johnny Weir and I had a horse,
We'd name him Stiletto Boy.
Stiletto Boy.
Duh. It's the only horse out there in high heels.
Medina Spirit.
My pick is Essential Quality. Who you got today?
Nick's Go.
Nick's Go.
I like Chuck. Hot Rod Charlie to win the classic.
Stiletto Boy. Take it to the bank. Put your money there.
Max Player.
Hot Rod Charlie takes it.
Hot Rod Charlie's going to get the win.
Let's go, Hot Rod.
Crown takes the lead in the Kilmore. It's a Queensland victory. Crown beat Mizzy.
Tie Zone. I reckon Tie Zone, the Tolga Tornado, has gone up and won the Stradbroke in photos. And Capital Gain. Capital Gain, the Queenslanders won it.
Country racing. Here's why we do it.
For the new places.
To take a turn in the spotlight.
Or turn a day.
To a weekend.
To get behind our town.
I'm a comic fan!
Where we belong. Country race is strong. It's got it all.
Don't let the game play you. Stay in control. Gamble responsibly.
Meet Dave. He's a legend. And now he's training the next generation of legends at Builders Academy. At Builders Academy, legends make legends. So learn from the 2020 Training Awards winner. You might even be eligible for fully subsidised training. Don't wait. Call 1300-LEGEND.
Legends making legends at Builders Academy.
Getting home safely is something worth celebrating. Because if we all get home safely, everyone wins.
supporting health from within. Cavalor High Performance range of care products and supplements. Now available in Australia. CavalorEquicare.com.
At Australian Bloodstock, we like to get our owners celebrating success to experience that unbridled joy of victory. From all-star mile celebrations to cups of all shapes and sizes. So, whatever you're looking for, we'll have a horse to suit, either now or in our sights. Check out our incredible Group 1 success rate and register your interest now at australianbloodstock.com.au.
The shows you love are bigger and better than ever. November on racing.com.
Set to run, a big roar.
The Wrap, dissecting the Group 1 race days.
And they're racing.
After the last, tackling all the big issues in racing. Sectional stars, crunching the sectionals to find you a winner. Spring contenders, taking an in-depth look at the weekend's features. Get on and get on SA. Fun, frivolity, and finding you a stack of winners. That's November on racing.com.
Welcome back to the historic Delmar. We are just north of San Diego. It's home of the two richest horse racing days in American racing. And of course, we have been awaiting the finale, the culmination of 14 races, the $6 million Longines Breeders' Cup Classic. And this is what it's all about. We are waiting here for the finale. And since we're just minutes away from post, let's check back in with our reporters for reports on our contenders. Lafitte?
Competition is stacked, Maria, and this would culminate what's been a historic year for Hall of Fame trainer Steve Asmussen. This summer, he became the sport's all-time leading trainer, more than 9 wins, unreal. Selection, Max Player. I asked Asmussen what it would take to pull off the upset. He said Max Player, quote, would have to run the race of his life. Let's go to Brittany.
Well, having grown up going to the races with their grandparents, when Costa Horonis and his brother Pete decided to get into horse racing ownership, they were introduced to one trainer, John Sadler. They've had so much success over the years together, but none more significant than in 2018 when Accelerate stormed down the stretch to win the Breeders' Cup Classic, finally giving Sadler that elusive Breeders' Cup win. Today, they try and recreate that magic from 3 years ago, this time with long shot triple.
Earlier this Mott, and they have clicked instantly, reeling off 3 wins in a row. Riding today is Mike Smith, the 56-year-old who is the winningest jockey in Breeders' Cup history. He told me he is, quote, thrilled to be here on a horse that he feels is live, and equally excited. Bill Mott said their relationship goes back 40 years. We welcome in now Donna Brothers.
Well, Kenny, Luis Saez's career has seen a meteoric rise over the past few years. His horses earned nearly $9.5 million in 2014. His have earned over $22 million coming into this year's Breeders' Cup. Essential Quality has been his horse of a lifetime, though, giving him his first and only Breeders' Cup win to date in the juvenile last year. And then, of course, 2 more Grade 1 wins this year, Ahmed.
Yeah, horse of a lifetime for Luis Saez. What happens if you add a classic to that now? What's bigger than a horse of a lifetime? Because that could certainly happen. 9-5, the betting favorite, our TVG odds, Essential Quality. Knicks Go, the second choice, 3-1. Let's start our discussion there. Just a couple minutes to getting this thing underway. So Knicks Go is going to go. The question is, can anyone catch him?
Look at him, nice and calm, but he's not going to look like that when they open the gates. He is the front runner. He's never been 1.25 miles. The question is, can he carry his speed that far? This is the shortest stretch run of any major racetrack in America. That helps him. It's all going to depend on how much he is pressured early. We've seen some heavy favorites already today who were speed horses, who got pressured, who could not last. If he can get a clear early lead, he can go fast and still win. He runs well on the turns, but it all depends on the pace pressure.
You saw the jockey cam there. We could be able to check in on those throughout the race, although Randy has to look away. Jerry's used to it, so he will watch the full tape of that. So Essential Quality is the betting favorite right now, so if Knicks Go goes and no one can catch him, well, that's that. But a lot of people think Essential Quality can catch him.
His chances totally depend on how fast they go up front, because he is a come-from-behind horse, sometimes tactical, sometimes further back. I counted all these horses. He could be 5th early, he could be last early, depending on how a couple of the other horses want to run. He's got to avoid a wide trip in the final turn, and he's got to have pace up front. He's certainly capable, but he too, I think, would have to run better than he ever has before.
So is that the case with the 3 in Hot Rod Charlie, better than he ever has before?
Yeah, look, he comes off a really good race in the Pennsylvania Derby. He set the pace in that race. I think his next best race was the Belmont Stakes, where he set the pace in the Belmont. Yes, he won the Haskell, was disqualified from slightly off the pace. I didn't think he ran quite as well there. He could get a perfect pace set up. The thing to like about Hot Rod Charlie is that he's probably going to get the jump on Essential Quality. So if the pace is fast and it's going to help a stalker, it's Essential Quality that's going to have to pass Hot Rod Charlie once again.
Totally agree. He's adaptable during the course of the race.
So many reasons to root for this horse. They've got the young ownership group, boat racing. They're already chanting. Race has not even started yet, 200 deep. That is the 3 in Hot Rod Charlie. But a big opportunity for the Kentucky Derby winner as of right now, Medina Spirit.
Yeah, I think Nick's Go's chances depend on how much he's pressured by number 8, Medina Spirit. Medina Spirit already, we know, needs to be up close to the pace. That's where he does his best running. So how much he is going to be close. How quick does he make Nick's Go early in the race?
Bob Baffert nervously watching as John Velasquez will load Medina Spirit towards the end. That is the 7, Stiletto Boy, ready to go in.
Now, this is horse racing. Horses don't always get a clean start, so that's the first thing for Nick's Go fans, is that the horse is going to have to avoid a stumble at the start or a slow start and get out there. But he usually can be counted on to go straight to the early lead.
Brad Cox looking on, won 4 last year, has been shut out this year. He's got a couple opportunities. There's one of them with Nick's Go. With the call of the Longines Breeders' Cup Classic. Let's get it to Larry Comas.
Max Player goes in, and they're all in line. They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. And Nick's Go goes out to the early lead as expected. Art Collector is up and on the pace. Stiletto Boy is on the outside. Then Hot Rod Charlie. Tripoli has the rail. Essential Quality is in behind them. And Medina Spirit's outside of horses. Reined off the pace by John Velasquez early on. Max Player at the back of the pack. So it's Nick's Go in front. Through this opening quarter mile, Nick's Go leads it by 3/4 of a length over Art Collector. And they complete the quarter in 23.16 seconds. Medina Spirit is caught out there 3 wide. Hot Rod Charlie is in behind the leaders, drafting in 4th. And then comes Essential Quality right behind him alongside of Stiletto Boy. A 3 wide Max Player is next, and Tripoli is unhurried at the back of the field, 7 lengths off of Nick's Go, who will take them to the backstretch. Nick's Go and Joel Rosario a length and a half in front. And then it's Art Collector, followed on the outside by Medina Spirit. The first half, 45.77 seconds. So Nick's Go is moving right along here, up the backstretch at Delmar with a 2.5 length lead. Art Collector, Hot Rod Charlie, and Medina Spirit are right behind them. Then comes Stiletto Boy. Essential Quality is on the rail. He's got 5 lengths to make up. Max Players in the 3-path. Tripoli is the trailer. It is Nick's Go on top, 3/4 at 110.04 seconds. He leads the way by 2 lengths on the far turn. Art Collector on the outside is second. Hot Rod Charlie is on the rail. Then Medina Spirit. Essential Quality has come under a ride as they make their way to the top of the stretch. It is Nick's Go, and he's going to try to take him the distance here. Nick's Go comes wide for the stretch drive. Hot Rod Charlie on the inside is second. And then comes Medina Spirit, Art Collector, and Essential Quality into the final furlong. And it is Nick's Go. Nick's Go has a 2.5 length lead. Medina Spirit, Hot Rod Charlie, Essential Quality. Nick's Go, a superstar, wins the Breeders' Cup Classic. Medina Spirit was second, Essential Quality was third, and Hot Rod Charlie was fourth, and a final time of 1:59.57 seconds.
Can anyone catch Nick's Go? No.
You know, Randy and I looked at each other after the first quarter of a mile. Medina Spirit was not even close to intent on pressing him. It was over. He jumped out, controlled the pace. We knew when the competition came to him at the top of the stretch that he would have way too much left for these horses. Legitimate fractions. He didn't get away with anything too easy. But with a horse of this quality, to not press him until you turn for home, you're never going to beat him.
Medina Spirit did get up to finish second. They saved him enough to have enough left to finish second in the richest race in the Breeders' Cup weekend. But when you leave Nick's Go alone like that on the front, and he can go 1.5 miles, on a pace like, even if it's a fast pace with the pace like that, given the fact that he had a clear early lead.
Medina Spirit, to his credit, was wide on both turns, finished second. Both Hot Rod Charlie and Essential Quality ran good races, but Nick's Go was just clearly best.
It didn't look like Essential Quality had a clear path to the front there. Got caught behind.
The holes were moving faster than he was.
Yeah.
He got off to a little bit of a slower start than I think Brad Cox would have wanted, but it didn't matter.
He got brushed by Nick's Go leaving the gate, so he got shuffled back.
Joel Rosario, the winning jockey, is with Donna.
Joel, first of all, congratulations. I have to ask you, were you surprised that you were not headed by anybody in the early stages of the race? So much talk about how much speed there was in here.
Yeah, it was like that, but he's really fast, and then gracias, Johnny. And I mean, he was just get there, and then he just liked to run. You know, he's just like, come on, chase me. You know, he want to be in front.
So Joel just said thank you, Johnny. In the middle of that is Johnny Velasquez ran by and congratulated you. So what about the fractions? Did you feel like he was just going along easily for him?
Yeah, it seemed like really easy. I just had my hand down. He was doing the work. I never was like pushing forward, and I had nobody around, so I just kind of just let it do his race, you know.
Joel, let's talk about this horse for a second. And your 15th Breeders' Cup win, your second one during this weekend. Wow, what a year, what a horse.
Yeah, thanks for to all the people who make it happen, you know, and thank you, for the other connection, the Korea Racing Authority for the opportunity with this guy. He's amazing. I mean, he just go faster and faster, and to everybody who really give me the support. Ron is a great agent. And, I'm glad to have him.
Well done, Joel. Let's go to Brittany.
Donna, thank you so much. You've got Brad Cox right here talking to Luis Saez, of course, about Essential Quality's performance. Essential Quality came back, got unsaddled, back to the barn, but today is Nick's Go's day. What an unbelievable performance. The first thing that Brad Cox said to me was, wow, look at that time. I don't know what the track record is. Brad, if I could get you for a moment, I know you got business to handle, of course, but Breeders' Cup Classic victory, Nick's Go. Just what type of performance, what type of horse is that?
I mean, he's a tremendous horse. He's a champion now, and just very proud of the performance today. This was a tough race for me to watch, honestly. I mean, I love EQ. I love Nick's Go. They've done so much for me. It was a hard one to watch, but I mean, it was a great one to watch. But as they're coming down the lane, I mean, I'm wanting Essential to get there and kind of almost have him duke it out, and he got up for a big third place finish today. I was very proud of him, and obviously Nick's Go. It was odd to watch, to be honest with you. I know it sounds crazy, but I think someone said earlier, I mean, these are like your kids, and when they face each other, it's tough to watch one, get defeated. So, I mean, like I said, Essential, ended up third. It was a big performance. I'm proud of him and obviously Nick's Go.
I know you keep things very close to the vest, but there was a point in time in your career where your stable was down to about 2 horses. When you look at where your stable is at today, and you're at Breeders' Cup Classic winning trainer to your resume, what do you think?
It's hard to say, Brittany. I mean, honestly, I'm someone that's looking out the front of the windshield. I don't look in the rearview mirror much. And, there's a lot left to accomplish in this game. We're very proud of what we've done. We got a great team, great assistants, great owners, great help. And, we just got to keep marching forward, and very proud of what our team's done.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Brittany. I appreciate it.
A very humble and modest Brad Cox.
Yeah, thank you, Brittany. Randy, you just made a great point. Won the Belmont, did Brad Cox, wins the Classic. Who knows? He could be the Kentucky Derby winner this year as well.
He saddled Mandaloon, the second-place finisher behind Medina Spirit, and if Medina Spirit is ultimately disqualified for the medication violation, it makes Brad Cox's year that much better.
He has found something that works with this horse. This horse finished second in the 2018 Breeders' Cup Juvenile, then went 0 for 8 as a 3-year-old, transferred to Brad Cox, and he figured it out. And now he just won the $6 million Breeders' Cup Classic. Brad Cox can't believe it. Like, wait until it's real. Keep waiting. It's real. Nick's Go has done it. Purchased for just $87,000 by these connections back in 2017. Just won a $6 million race. We'll wrap it up. The Classic coming up next.
Anticipation. Exhilaration. Jubilation.
Learn how to get involved and become an owner in training at racingconnections.com.au. Plus, win a $5,000 voucher to make your ownership dreams a reality.
It might not be obvious while you're enjoying your horse's racing career, but it's never too early to consider their retirement plan. Whether it's resetting horses for a second career, sponsoring equestrian events, or supporting our acknowledged retrainer network, Racing Victoria's Off the Track team can help. Visit the Off the Track community to start planning your horse's second career.
Meet Dave. He's a legend. And now he's training the next generation of legends at Builders Academy. At Builders Academy, legends make legends. So learn from the 2020 Training Awards winner. You might even be eligible for fully subsidised training. Don't wait. Call 1300-LEGEND.
Legends making legends at Builders Academy.
Shares are limited in this colt by one of Schnitzel's fastest sons at stud Russian Revolution. Multiple Group 1 winner of the Oakley Plate and Galaxy. This colt is closely related to Group 3 winner Magnapal and Magic Millions winner Lechef. He is a sharp sprinter miler type of a horse with a lot of speed and stamina on the page. Gay and Adrian are extremely impressed with this colt and are aiming him towards the Inglis Millennium. Just $4,625 per share. Call 0416 659 944.
Getting home safely is something worth celebrating. Because if we all get home safely, everyone wins.
The My Racehorse Super Stable own micro shares in a stable of 26 quality horses for only $150 with no ongoing fees. In partnership with one of Australia's leading breeders who's combined some of the world's best stallions with a band of stakes class broodmares. That's 26 horses, $150 and no ongoing fees. Own your racing empire today. My Racehorse, elite racing, affordable ownership.
You never thought they'd come together. Martin and Billy, Clunes and Connolly, in adventures as big as the characters they'll meet.
Welcome to the shore.
Curious creatures. Natural wonders.
Oh my God.
And local delicacies.
I've never seen frog legs that size before. Just think of the people you might meet.
Join Martin Clunes and Billy Connolly, Friday from 8:30 on 7-2.
4 drivers will race to make their championship dream come true in the desert. The NASCAR Cup Series championship race from Phoenix tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern on NBC, also streaming live on Peacock. Had championship races all week long here at Delmar. 14 championship races culminating with the $6 million Washington Breeders' Cup Classic. Knicks go. And I got bad news for New York Knicks fans, not named after your team.
The K is for Korea. Knicks is a breeding term. Technically, the horse should be called K-Knicks Go, but the owners, we're in America.
But if you are a Knicks fan, still claim it. Still claim the win as your own, even though technically that's not why the horse is named that. So here are the payouts. Thanks to TVG, Knicks Go up top. Medina Spirit 6-1. Essential Quality 9-5. So those are your payouts. And now let's ride along, why don't we? On Hot Rod Charlie here, Flavian Pratt. We got the jockey cams on a couple of the riders out there, and he has a good view of Knicks Go.
One of the most helpless feelings in the world for a jockey to be this close, but no, that's as close as you're going to get because you're not catching that freight train in front of you.
Go slow down. Is he going to slow down here? No.
Jockey's got to be careful he doesn't hit him in the face there.
But as you said at the beginning, this was the first time that Knicks Go has ever gone 1.25 miles. So maybe there was question whether he could keep it up.
But it was all about whether he was going to get a clear lead without pressure. He could go fast. We said that. He did go fast. It doesn't matter with a horse like that.
Didn't get pressure, and now he is a champion. Joel Rosario in the winner's circle. We'll have that winner's presentation coming up after the break. Knicks Go. He went, and now he is a champion once again.
New Zealand Bloodstock's ready-to-run sale is the undisputed source of winning 2-year-old sale graduates. Cementing itself as the #1 sale of its kind, NZB ready-to-run graduates have claimed 20 Group 1 races and 133 stakes wins in the last 6 seasons. With extended breeze-up footage, phone and online bidding services and agents available to inspect horses on site, NZB's ready-to-run sale will take place at Karaka 17th and 18th November. New Zealand Bloodstock, where winning begins.
NBC's coverage of the Breeders' Cup World Championships. Brought to you by FanDuel. Make every moment more. And by Longines, the official watch and timekeeper of the Breeders' Cup.
The yell from trainer Steve Asmussen the last time that the Classic was held here at Delmar 2017. Gun Runner was the winner. There were yells this year as well. Korea Racing Authority, the ownership group for Knicks Go, on a day that we saw a Japan ownership group win 2 times here at the Breeders' Cup. A world championship for sure. Let's get to the winner's circle now, and Maria Taylor.
That's right. The celebration continuing here in the winner's circle as we have the connections here for Knicks Go, and obviously alongside the Longines timepieces, we are presenting the trophy, and it's Elizabeth Banks, the Breeders' Cup ambassador and actress, who's doing the presentation.
Congratulations on winning the Breeders' Cup Classic. This is for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And the representative here from the Korea Racing Authority is Jin-Woo Lee. And let's start with what you were thinking as you were watching Knicks Go, making that turn, coming home, and obviously with the healthy lead.
결승선에 1등으로 들어올 때 어떤 기분이 들었는지. 경주 시작 전부터 생각보다 좀 담담했습니다. 닉스고가 빠른 주로에서 잘 뛰는 거 알고 있기 때문에, 예. 그리고 4코너 첫 코너 돌 때 되게 안정적으로 간 것 같아요. 그래서 그때 승리를 예감했습니다. So he didn't get nervous because we know the Knicks Go love the fast track, and then the first turn he was the lead, so he already thought, we're going to win this race.
All right, well, Knicks Go loves a fast track, and now he has his second Breeders' Cup win. Congratulations to all the connections of Knicks Go. Ahmed?
All right, thank you, Maria. So Brad Cox celebrating another Breeders' Cup win. Translator's getting a lot of work today
Yes.
here at Delmar. So we'll take a look at the complete order of finish coming up here. Joel Rosario, I don't know if you mentioned, now has won the Classic 2 times, won with Accelerate in 2018. So there's Knicks Go, 2 3/4 lengths.
The most disappointing performances, Art Collector 14.5 lengths back. He was in good form, and Max Player finishing last, 20 1/4 lengths back.
Knicks Go, Horse of the Year.
Definitely.
Champion older dirt horse. Medina Spirit, by virtue of finishing in front of the other 3-year-olds, has a very good argument to be 3-year-old of the year.
He has run twice against Essential Quality, beat him both times. Kentucky Derby, Breeders' Cup Classic, our 2 biggest races.
What a weekend, what 2 days of racing here. It truly was international, Randy.
Oh, we had 2 winners from Japan, based in Japan, on this card today. And now, Knicks Go, owned by the Korea Racing Authority.
We've had photo finishes, one so close you couldn't even tell. We have had horses of brilliance going to the lead and never looking back. Yeah, we've had it all. And that's what the Breeders' Cup's about.
Europeans as well. Godolphin, Charlie Appleby, William Buick.
You want to do it again?
We even had a horse scratch and unscratch and run.
Let's not even get into that. Yeah, let's not get into that. A little bit of everything happened here at Delmar, finishing with Knicks Go, Brad Cox fist bumps for winning the $6 million race. A special thanks to Equibase, the industry's official database for thoroughbred racing and statistics information. Coming up later tonight on NBC, an all-new Saturday Night Live with host Kieran Culkin, musical guest Ed Sheeran. For all of us here at NBC Sports, I'm Ahmed Fareed saying so long from Delmar. 14 champions crowned. The final, Knicks Go.